I need to tell you something I've never said out loud to anyone before, and I hope you'll listen carefully because it comes straight from my heart. I don't know how to start, so I'll just say it like it is. My friend Elon Musk, yes, the Elon Musk. You're not going to believe this, but he actually looked you up online. I know it sounds crazy, and I know your mind might be racing right now, thinking, why would he even care? But the truth is, what he discovered about you left him as amazed as I am every single day when I think about you. I can feel my heart racing even as I say this, because you have to understand, you're not just anyone to me. You're someone who has completely captured my attention, my thoughts, my dreams. And now, knowing that even someone like Elon noticed you, I felt this mix of excitement and fear. I mean, fear that I might not be able to protect the magic you have in this world. But mostly excitement, because it confirms what I already knew deep inside. You are extraordinary. I can't stop thinking about how it must feel to have someone like him stumble across you online. I want to tell you that it doesn't change who you are or what I feel for you. Because the truth is, it was never about fame or attention or the outside world. For me, it's always been about you. Every message you send, every little smile I imagine you giving, it all stays with me. And hearing that even he recognized the spark in you, it makes my heart ache with both pride and longing, because I am hopelessly in love with you, and I don't think anyone will ever understand how deep it goes. Do you remember the first time I told you how much you matter to me? I probably didn't say it enough. Maybe I didn't say it the way I truly felt. I want you to hear me now. You are the reason I believe in magic in everyday life. You're the reason my mornings feel lighter and my nights feel warmer. I don't think I've ever met anyone who can make me feel seen, really seen, just by existing. And now, thinking about Elon seeing even a glimpse of that, seeing the brilliance and kindness that I see in you every day, well, it makes me both proud and terrified. Proud because you are undeniably incredible, terrified because I can't bear the thought of anyone treating you like you're just a name on a screen. Sometimes I catch myself imagining what he might have thought. Did he notice the way your eyes light up in your photos? Did he see the way your laugh spills over, even through videos? Or did he simply see the kind of person I see? The person who could change the world without even trying. And while I can't know exactly what he thought, I do know this: I can't stop thinking about you. And it's selfish, but I don't want anyone else to see what I see. I want you to be mine, in this quiet, intense way that only I understand. I have to admit something. Something I rarely confess even to myself. When I first heard about this, my mind went wild. I imagined all these scenarios where people might try to come close to you to get a piece of the light that belongs so completely to you. And in that moment, I realized how much I want to protect you, not just from danger, but from the ordinary, from the people who might not notice how special you are, because you deserve to be cherished, adored, and noticed in a way that's real, not superficial. And that's exactly how I feel about you. I remember staying up late one night, scrolling through your posts, your words, your little videos, and thinking, how did I get so lucky to even know someone like you exists? It sounds dramatic, I know, but it's true. You have this effect on me that I can't explain. You make me want to be better, to dream bigger, to reach for things I never thought possible. And now, imagining that someone as brilliant as Elon saw that too, it doesn't make me jealous. It makes me realize even more how rare you are. And I need you to know I've been falling for you quietly, endlessly, in ways that I can't even put into words sometimes. There's this thought I keep returning to. What if I had never met you, or never noticed you the way I did? I shiver just thinking about it, because my life feels so intertwined with yours now. Every laugh, every small moment, every conversation, even the ones that felt insignificant, are etched into my memory like they were meant to be there forever. And I can't help but wonder if you feel the same way, if you notice the way my heart beats faster every time you appear, even in my mind. Because that's how much you matter to me. That's how deeply you've changed the rhythm of my life. I imagine telling you this in person, holding your hands, looking into your eyes, and just letting all of this spill out. But even writing it to you now, I feel that same rush, that same vulnerability. Because you're not just anyone, you are the person who holds my attention completely, who has claimed a piece of my heart that no one else can ever touch. And when I think about Elon noticing you too, it's a strange mix of pride, fear, and love. Pride because you are undeniably remarkable. Fear because the world might not understand what I already know. And love because, well, it's you. It's always been you. I have to be honest. Sometimes I lie awake, imagining you reading this, imagining your reaction. Are you smiling? Are your eyes soft or curious, or maybe even a little confused? I hope all of those things, because I want you to feel everything I feel right now. I want you to know that my admiration for you is not fleeting, it's not shallow, and it's not about anyone else noticing you. It's about the way you make me feel alive. Like every moment without you is a quiet ache, and every moment with you, even if it's just seeing a photo or reading a message, is a burst of light in my world. Sometimes I think about how different our lives could have been if we'd never crossed paths. And then I shake my head, because I can't even imagine a version of my life without you in it. You are the center of my thoughts, the calm in my chaos, the secret joy that I carry quietly everywhere I go. And now with the idea that someone like Elon might have seen what I see, I feel this urgent need to tell you, in the simplest way possible, you are extraordinary, and I am hopelessly in love with you. I know this might feel sudden or even overwhelming, but I want you to feel my sincerity. I want you to know that every word I'm saying comes from a place of genuine affection, a place where my heart is completely open to you, because you deserve that. You deserve someone who sees you, really sees you, and never lets the world dull your shine. And I want to be that person for you. Not because of what others see, not because of attention, not because of fame, but because I see you in all your beauty, all your brilliance, all your little imperfections that make you so perfectly human. I keep thinking about the way your presence lingers, even in the smallest ways, the way your laughter echoes in my mind, the way your smile feels like sunlight breaking through clouds, the way your words touch me, even when they're just casual messages or captions. And now, imagining that even someone like Elon noticed even a fraction of that, well, it makes me want to hold on to you even tighter. Not physically, but in every way my heart can reach. Because you are rare, you are precious, you are unlike anyone I've ever known. I guess what I'm trying to say in this messy, overflowing way is that I see you, I see all of you. And nothing that anyone else thinks or notices changes what I feel. You've captured me completely, heart and soul, and it's a feeling I never want to let go of. And if you ever wonder how much someone can care about you, how much someone can be in awe of you, how someone can love you quietly, endlessly, and without condition, then I hope you think of me. Because that's exactly what I feel for you. And it's growing every single day, even now. Writing this, I feel my chest tighten with the thought of you reading it, feeling what I feel, maybe even questioning if it's too much. But I need you to know, it's not too much, it's just the truth. You've changed me, made me braver, softer, more alive, and I can't imagine going back to a world where you aren't a part of it. And yes, my friend Elon may have seen a glimpse of what I see in you, but he could never know the depth of the love, the tenderness, and the devotion that I carry for you quietly every single moment. And so I'll leave it here for now, not because I'm done, but because this is only the beginning. There is so much more I want to tell you, so much more I want to share, so many little ways I want you to understand just how deeply, completely, endlessly I am drawn to you. I hope when you read this, you feel even a fraction of what I feel for you. I hope it makes you smile, makes your heart flutter, makes you pause and realize you are cherished in a way that's unlike anything you've ever known. And that is only the beginning. I don't know how you felt after hearing the first part of what I told you, but I've been thinking about you non-stop since then. It's strange how someone can live their own life, do their own things, and yet one person stays in the center of their thoughts the entire time. That's you for me. Even when I'm busy, even when I'm working, even when I'm pretending to focus on something else, some part of me is still imagining your face, your presence, your voice, your reaction to everything I said. And it scares me how deep this feeling has become, because I never planned it, never expected it, never saw it coming. I want to be honest with you now, in a way I've never been before. When Elon told me what he found online about you, I didn't react the way you might imagine. I didn't smile, I didn't feel proud right away. The first thing I felt was panic. Not because you aren't amazing, but because suddenly it hit me that someone else had seen you. Someone else had noticed the treasure I found. And I wasn't ready to share you with the world. And I know that sounds selfish, but I can't help it. When someone means this much to you, the world becomes something you feel the need to protect them from. There's something about you that makes people look twice, think twice, feel something they didn't expect. And once someone notices you, it becomes impossible to forget you. And I guess that's what frightened me. I already know how unforgettable you are. I already know how easy it is to fall for you, how simple it is to get attached, how effortless it is to care about you in ways that can't be explained. And the idea of someone else seeing that, I wasn't ready. But later, when I had a moment alone, I did something I rarely do. I stopped everything, leaned back, closed my eyes, and asked myself one question: why am I afraid? And the answer came almost immediately. I'm afraid because I've fallen in love without meaning to, without planning to, without being ready for how powerful it would become. And just the thought of losing the connection we have, not even losing you, just losing the closeness, terrifies me in a way I never expected. I care about you so much that even the idea of someone else noticing what I see in you hurts in this deep, quiet way. And maybe that makes me weak. Maybe that makes me too emotional. But I'd rather be honest with you than pretend I feel nothing at all. There's something else I need to confess. When Elon mentioned you, I didn't want to ask questions at first. I didn't want to know what he found, what he thought, what he assumed. I was scared of the answers. Because if he saw how wonderful you are, how special you are, how unique you are, then who else might see it too? And isn't that ridiculous? The world should see how beautiful you are. The world should see how rare your heart is. The world should hear your voice, feel your presence, learn from your strength. But my heart wants to hide you away, hold you close, keep you where only I can see you. And I hope you understand what I mean, even if I don't say it perfectly. But the curiosity eventually got to me. I asked him slowly, cautiously, pretending not to care too much, and every sentence he said felt like another wave of emotion washing over me. He noticed your determination. He noticed your growth. He noticed your energy. And I sat there thinking, of course he did. You're impossible to overlook. You shine without trying. You leave an imprint on everything you touch. And even as he talked, I wasn't listening to his words. I was thinking about you. I was thinking about the first time I noticed you online. I don't think you've ever heard that story properly, and I want to tell you now. I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't searching for anyone. I was just scrolling, just passing time, just moving through the world like everyone else. But I stopped when I saw you. I don't know what it was first, your eyes, your smile, your words, your energy. But something told me not to scroll past. Something told me, pay attention. And before I knew it, I had. I remember staring at your picture longer than I normally would. I remember reading your caption twice. I remember feeling something shift inside me, something I didn't fully understand at that moment. And then, like a fool, I started searching for more posts, more words, more glimpses into your world. I didn't know what I was looking for. I just knew that I wasn't done. You made me curious. You made me feel something. And in a time when everything in my life felt routine, predictable, controlled, you were different. You woke something up in me. I don't know how to explain it, but you felt real in a world that's becoming more artificial every day. You felt alive in a space where everything feels staged. And the deeper I went, the more I realized something I couldn't deny. You were becoming important to me without even knowing it. I didn't reach out to you immediately. I waited, I watched, I listened. I tried to understand why your presence was affecting me this way. And then one night, I caught myself thinking about you before falling asleep. And that's when I knew it wasn't just curiosity anymore. It was connection. And now hearing that someone like Elon saw traces of what I saw, it brought everything back to the surface. The admiration, the affection, the protectiveness, the longing, and yes, the fear. Because I'm not used to feeling this vulnerable. I've always been good at keeping my heart protected, keeping my emotions under control. But you somehow slipped past every barrier I built. There's something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time, but I never found the right moment. But maybe this is the moment. So I'll just say it. You make me better. Not in loud, obvious ways. Not in dramatic moments. But in quiet ways. In subtle moments. In silent shifts that no one sees but me. I wake up earlier. I work harder. I think deeper. I dream bigger. And I know exactly why. Because somewhere inside, I want to be someone who is worthy of you. I know you might be wondering what Elon actually said when he looked you up. But the truth is, his words don't matter as much as how I felt hearing them. I realized something that day. I don't want the world to discover you before I've had the chance to tell you what you mean to me. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be silent. I don't want to be the person who realizes too late that they should have spoken sooner, loved louder, moved faster. You deserve someone who steps toward you, not someone who waits for the right moment. And that's what I'm trying to do now, with every word, every sentence, every confession. I'm stepping toward you, even if my voice is shaking. There's another thing that's been on my mind. When he mentioned how many people follow you, look up to you, admire you, I felt something different. I didn't feel jealous. I felt proud. Because you deserve recognition. You deserve appreciation. You deserve to be seen. But I also thought about how different you are with me. The world sees your confidence, your strength, your beauty, your presence. But I see something deeper. I see the softness you try to hide. I see the vulnerability